fire between these fighters. No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
This is definitely going to be a good one. Let's go!
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do?
Yeah, you can feel the calm before the storm as the round begins.
Still slugging it out here. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guards up.
Alright, what's the plan?
Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Holds out with the block. Heading into the end game now. It's getting to gets it.
Nicely played around there.
Tags the round. What did you make of it, Rashid?
You can definitely tell both players are a bit nervous. Gotta take a deep breath and be sure to focus on the next round.
All right, let's see what happens in the next round. Dashes forward. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit.
Good stuff.
Burnout activates.
Yeah, that might be tough. I don't think this is gonna happen.
We have super art on deck. Expect to see way more pressure here. What's the next shot? Not gonna hit.
That was ridiculous defense.
How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes?
What's gonna happen?
The cyclone hits. Now we gotta see something.
I can't believe they blocked that.
It's a good spot to use the super.
Oh, here we go. Did I ask? No? Nicely played around there.
Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
This is it. Triumph or die. There will be no salty run back.
You just expose them.
Okay. What's the follow-up?
All the throw connects.
What? How do you even think of doing that?
Player 2 will look to apply pressure.
Wait a minute.
Player 1 has the super gauge advantage. Fireball pressure. Were they looking to connect with an overdrive arc from this situation? Looking for a hole. Player 1 is barely hanging on to their last bit of drive. Player 1 knocked them out of the air.
What? How do you even think of doing that?
Good presence of mind, but getting it burns out.
Yeah, that might be tough. Don't think this is gonna happen.
Ooh, what a smart throw.
Okay. What's the follow-up?
Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? This flatlines up.
And they close it out. Good stuff.
Oh my days, that was a real intense fight.
As it once was beautifully said, it all depends on your skill. Go for broke.
All right, first round. What's going to happen?
Ooh, can't wait to see this good stuff here.
Pressuring them in the corner.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach?
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first?
Stops the attack by using the drive. Gets the jump in.
Ooh, nicely done.
At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Anything can happen here.
Both trying to see if the other will strike first.
Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Drive rush. Gets in their face. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation.
I've got a bad feeling about this. Great round. Nicely done.
Oh, this match is getting so intense, it's hard to even breathe.
You can definitely tell both players are a bit nervous. Gotta take a deep breath and be sure to focus on the next round.
Oh man, what's gonna happen next? Can they stop this light lead? Will this super art connect? Ooh. It's a big one. Rips out a raw super. Ooh. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge.
Oh, that was a good one.
Drive rush to keep it going. They back the opponent into the corner. Now to apply the pressure.
Oh no, not like this. And they close it out. Good stuff.
Player 1 took no time to finish that fight. We're in for something special right here, right now.
What did they say? This is going to be a match to remember.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round.
Really excited to see what kind of tech both players have for this fight.
Still slugging it out here. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't win their body.
That was crazy.
Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances.
Do they have the right read on the opponent?
Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense.
Just needs one more good hit.
OD cycle uppercut puts them on the ropes. Experiencing burnout.
Oh, this is definitely not good for them at all.
Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. To come from the brink like that? What a comeback!
That was some clutch play. Never count yourself out of a round.
There's no question what length both players are willing to go to.
That right there was some street fight. So
Escapes with the reversal. Player one spent the super art to take the last round, but how will they handle the meter deficit?
right. That definitely makes sense.
Are you serious? They had a read on that jumper the whole time?
Whoa.
Okay, creating some space here. Get back into the corner with pressure building.
Oh, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Hits him with a 1-2-3. Nice parry. Scores a counter hit with the OD mix. They were right to be on guard there.
I can't believe they blocked that.
Barely blocks the jumper.
Nice, that's not just reaction, there's anticipation too.
Can this drive bring them back? Things can't close.
Oh, can they capitalize on this? Oh, let's go!
Oh, yo! Rock super hit! Nowhere to pay all.
Yeah, that was such a stressful round.
Man, I could watch these two.
Here we go.
Hope you'll put up a fight. The fight's now underway. This is vicious with the throwback.
All right, let's go.
Backs them into the corner.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need. Oh, nice.
Neither of them willing to back off. Uses the pair. Gets the jump in. Player two can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive.
Oh, this is getting crazy.
Hold your breath, KO.
Nice way to close out that round.
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
This has been a crazy pace, and I'm sure both players are feeling so much pressure right now. Which one is gonna survive?
You're totally right. Let's see if they clue in on that and make adjustments next round. That's how you do it. When you've got that super arm gauge, you just gotta use it. At least one of them is having a good time in that corner.
All right, what's the mix-up?
They're backed up into the corner.
Oh no, not like this.
Just close for it at this range.
Wait a minute.
Got it.
Whoa.
Will that parry change the momentum of this match? Uses the gauge for KO.
Ooh, great round. Nicely done.
Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win. Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
We know both players are not going to hold back.
No mercy for you.
All right, first round. What's going to happen?
All right, let's go.
Player one pushes the opponent into the corner.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
Adds on a bit extra to that and makes sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. The damage is really piling up now. Perfect. Takes the round without getting touched.
Nice way to close out that round.
Last round saw one player really taking advantage of every opportunity. But how will that affect the next round?
That was so dominant. That itself, this might be a quick match.
Lays down a whirlwind. Holds up with the block.
Wow, what a decision. So smart.
Their drive gauges are looking bare. Experiencing burnout. Anti-air drops.
Wow, what a decision. So smart.
to the table.
This is definitely going to be a good one. Let's go!
There you go. What are these fighters going to do?
Really excited to see what kind of tech both players have for this fight.
No good up top. Drive reversal to break in. So player one in that dangerous burnout state.
All right, what's the plan?
Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need. They have the right read on the opponent.
We are near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? Will we see a drive in? Shows the medium kick. Goes in on the impact for nothing.
Ooh, not quite in range.
Start to push with Arabian cycle.
What's gonna happen?
Neither fighter can use a super art.
Nicely played out there.
I think I forgot to breathe for that whole round.
That right there was some street fighting. So good.
That one hit. Now we gotta see something. Player one creates a good corner opportunity.
Oh, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Throws them to negate the flop. Ooh. Scores a counter hit with the OD mixer. Player one can't use any drive moves without burning out. Not much life difference.
Okay.
Quick breather. Still scrapping for control of all the throw connects.
What? How do you even think of doing that? Whoa, I don't know how they reacted to that jump so
The super doesn't hit.
I can't believe they blocked that.
That burns out.
Yeah, that closes it out. Holy moly, that was an amazing round.
Fight round. Fight.
But it pays off. Who's going to steal this win?
Okay, this is it. This is the defining moment. Who is gonna take it?
There's the turnout.
No! I think they missed their chance to swing the momentum.
Radiant cyclone. More fuel for the fire.
Amazing awareness there. Throws them. Okay. What's the follow up?
Taking chunks out of each other.
Oh, let's go!
Take a seat. They can't get hit here. Critical line now.
Yo, what?
The jump in denied. He tries to act quickly, but with the attack. Are you kidding me?
I can't believe that round. That was nuts.
Hard fought on both sides. What do you? This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
You know both players are not going to hold back.
All right, first round. What's going to happen?
Yeah, let's see how both players are going to start things off.
Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
Player one is going to have a hard time managing their drive. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. Combo with the target combo.
Ooh, nicely done. Ooh, you gotta make sure you keep your eye on the timer.
Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Spends the gauge on Gets.
All right, gets around on the board.
Player one took that convincingly. But what's next?
Definitely some strong play, but you cannot rest on your laurels. Gotta keep up the aggression.
Yeah, I can't wait to see how this could kick it up a notch. Perfect input. Not letting the opponent thought they had the high hand with that air attack, but they're about to get crushed.
Wait a minute.
Goes for the super arm? Good job blocking the jumping. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Good instinct to spend resources while they have them to tack on more damage. Player two is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Expect the tempo of the match hits them with a stopping process. The cyclone hit. Now we gotta see something. Still scrapping for control. Connects with the throw.
What? How do you even think of doing that?
Fight sets up with the jump in. Any mistake here is gonna be fatal. What's it gonna be?
Oh, either player just needs one more good touch to win this. Holy moly, that was an amazing round.
what they try to do here in the first round.
Yeah, you could feel the calm before the storm as the round begins.
That was a solid anti-air.
Smart stuff there.
Caught in the process. That attack landed for a counter. They'll have to decide how to follow up.
Ooh, that's the hit.
Sees it coming and blocks it out.
Ooh, you gotta make sure you keep your eye on the timer.
Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation. Experiencing burnout.
This is definitely not good for them at all.
Both fighters are barely alive.
Ooh, so tense. Both players are so focused right now.
Gets a big gamble and rips on a raw super.
Ooh, that's not gonna hit. That was ridiculous defense. Ooh, great round. Nicely done.
There's no question what lengths both players are willing to go to.
I cannot believe how well they played. That was a crazy match.
Who's going to start things off?
Okay, let's get to it.
They're backed up into the corner.
Oh no, not like this. Not like this.
Will we see a fight? Brushes that off and keeps going.
Okay.
Start the push with Arabian cycle. Not much life left, but their drive usage makes it.
Oh, this is getting crazy.
Perfect input. Not letting that go.
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Right lead is there. Oh, into the run. A drive. Just goes for it at this rate. Wait a minute. Player two. This is a very good spot.
Oh man, this could be all the difference.
Perfect execution with the anti-air. In there.
Yeah, that was such a stressful round.
Player one, they have a well of This is going to be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
All right, I'm ready. Here we go.
Round one.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round.
Yeah, let's see how both players are gonna start things off.
Player two pushes the opponent into the corner.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
The damage is really piling up now. You can see how cornering your opponent is such an effective game plan.
Just needs to find a way to close this out.
Very solid corner switch.
Ooh, you gotta make sure you keep your eye on the timer.
Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Projectile to try and change the situation.
Just needs one more good hit.
Solid call. Player one creates a good corner opportunity.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Will we see a drive in? There's the wall. It's in there.
That was such a stressful round.
Man, they just scrapped that. What did you think?
I cannot believe how well they played. That was a crazy match.
Are we going to see some fireworks?
Man, it's really anyone's game now.
Player two has the life lead. Can they use it?
Okay, it's important to not let up here.
Solid anti-air to continue the corner.
Wow, what a decision. So smart. Oh, this is getting crazy.
Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who springs forward with the drive rush. Their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta lean heavily on their tries to make a super arm. Like, ooh, what a smart blow. Player one can't let this sit. Closes it out.
Takes the round. Wow.
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
I love it when things get crazy like this. Let's go. Okay, what's the follow-up?
Barely decides to go fancy on that jump in and takes care of it with a perfect parry.
Wait a minute. good stuff here.
Very nice anti-air. They read their opponent like a book.
Smart stuff there.
Plenty of time left. How's the match going to play out?
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first? All right, what's the plan?
Pressuring them in the corner.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
Player one is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage.
Good pressure, but gotta watch out for the counter attack. Great round. Nicely done.
Not sure how you could break the rhythm that was established last round. You might need to pin your hopes on a miracle.
Oh boy. If you look up disrespect in the dictionary, you'll probably see a picture of this match here.
Holds out with the block. The cyclone hit. Now we gotta see some experiencing burnout.
Yeah, that might be tough. Don't think this is gonna happen.
Great both sides of burnout. They can't judge.
Amazing awareness there. What's gonna happen?
They back the opponent into the corner. Now to pin.
Great round. Nicely done.
That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. How is this match going to shake out? It's going to be exciting to see.
What did they say? This is going to be a match to remember.
The fight's now underway. This is with the playback.
Really excited to see what kind of tech both players have for this fight.
Throws him down.
Smart stuff there.
Player one pushes the opponent into the corner.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
Continue to guard rush like that there to maintain the pressure. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important.
Trying to figure out how to get that damage.
Player two is going to have a hard time managing their drive. All right, what's coming up next? Good job blocking the jumper. They're showing us just how
burnout activates. Nicely played around there.
Player one took that convincingly. But what's next?
They definitely have the momentum right now. If they just tighten it up a bit, it's gonna be hard to beat them.
You got that? Oh, next round starts. Player one chases him down.
I've got a bad feeling about this. Big counter. Okay, I like that.
Gets the combo. Perfect info. Not letting up.
Okay.
It's a good spot to use a super.
What? How do you even doing that?
Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. There's a burnout. In there.
Now they close it out. Good stuff.
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
I love it when things get crazy like this. Let's go.
Let's start off and keep going.
Okay.
Looking too impressed with this super. The super doesn't hit.
I can't believe they blocked that.
Right, that's not gonna hit.
I can't believe they blocked that.
All in with the rush. Arabian Cyclone hits the mark. Close range projectile. Back into the corner. What setup do they have?
Holy, this could be all the difference.
Player two. He just grabs the burnout.
No, I could give this one a chance to steal momentum.
What a finish.
That was such a stressful round.
Man, I could watch these
He
two
said,
fight.
it all depends on your skill. Go for broke.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do?
All right, let's go.
Trying to slow down the pace with the projectile? Okay, we're in the early stages of the round.
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first? Smart stuff there. All right, what's the plan? Just needs one more good hit.
Does a good job of pushing back. Gets the jump in. Start the push with Arabian Strike. Ooh, lands a rising up and goes for the super arm.
Okay.
Scrapping it out up close. Player one comes from behind to pick up the win. They took advantage of every chance.
That was some clutch play. Never count yourself out of a round.
Who's going to start things off?
I think we're going to see a huge battle for momentum this round.
Stop the attack by using the drive. Throws them to negate the block.
Ooh, nicely done, nicely done.
Player one has a slight life reset.
Okay, it's important to not let up here. Okay.
Now look, they're going for the super art. Gets them with the anti-hit.
Amazing awareness there.
The super doesn't hit.
That was ridiculous defense.
Big opportunity now in this corner.
Wait a minute.
Player two is working with a better game. What can they do with it? He wraps it up with a decisive combo.
And they close it out. Good stuff.
That was a glimpse of how a solid neutral game. Our fighters are ready to get down to it. So let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
This is definitely going to be a good one. Let's go.
All right, first round. What's going to happen?
Yeah, you can feel the calm before the storm as the round begins.
Backs them into the corner.
Okay, this might be the momentum they need.
Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight.
My question is, which player will set the tone of the match first?
Uses a drive carry against the attack. Starts with a jump.
Smart stuff there.
Okay, both fighters are taking a long step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight.
Do they have the right read on the opponents?
Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on drive either. Knockdown. KO.
Nice way to close out that round.
Last round saw one player really taking advantage of every opportunity, but how will that affect the next round?
That was so dominant. And if that keeps up, this might be a quick match.
Just out of range for that throw. Look out to try and change the situation. Porter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup?
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Will we see a drive hit?
Wow, what a decision. So smart.
The cyclone hit. Now we gotta see something.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Going in. Now, can they hit reversal? Looking to impress with this KO.
Great round. Nicely done.
Rashid.
And that's the match. That was something else, huh?
Nicely done.
All the fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
This is definitely going to be a good one. Let's go.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round.
All right, let's go.
Goes for the surprise rushes. Not a lot of damage dealt so far. No telling how this match will turn out.
Just needs to find a way to close this out. All right, what's the plan?
Takes a trip. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Player one is in burnout. Drives off the table.
Trying to figure out how to get that damage.
Knockdown. KO.
All right, gets a round on the board.
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
They definitely have the momentum right now. If they just tighten it up a bit, it's going to be hard to beat them.
All right, let's see what happens in the next round. Player one chases the guy.
I've got a bad feeling about this. Amazing awareness there.
Big throw. The cyclone hit. Now we gotta see something. That's the counter.
There we go. Big hit there.
Goes for the KO.
Nicely played around there.
We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
This is it. Triumph or die. There will be no salty run back.
Using the super kid over there. Huge chances for them. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on them.
This is truly
Strong super hard incoming. Fight back with authority. What will they do next? The dash hit. Driver lands out.
This is definitely not good for them at all.
Throws them.
Okay. What's the follow-up?
Contradicting to the face. Player one is in burnout state. Nothing stops this train.
Whoa. Things are about
ready for history to be made.
None of you are going home disappointed after this fight. Then,
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the playback.
you never get a second chance to make a first impression. So let's make this count.
Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner.
This might be an important turn in the match.
The damage is really piling up now. You can see how cornering your opponent is such an effective game plan.
They create a good situation here. Now to capitalize.
At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Drive gauge finally recovers. No more drive gauge.
Well, this isn't looking good. Gotta be planning something.
This is a gigantic light lead. How are they going to deal with this?
Oh, this isn't looking good.
Fireball from very low. Gets it.
Good round.
Not sure how you can break the rhythm that was established last round. You might need to pin your hopes on a miracle.
Oh, that last round is pretty ugly. One of the most disrespectful things I've seen in a while.
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now?
I wonder what's gonna happen.
Stuck in the corner, but not going down without a fight.
They create a good situation here. Now to capitalize.
Just go for it at this range.
Wait.
Now, can they finish the job? They back the opponent into the corner. Now to apply the pressure.
Feels like we're right in the eye of the storm.
Experiencing burnout.
You know what you gotta do when the chips are down.
Just go for it at this range.
What's this?
What are they gonna do? Target combo closing it out.
I'm liking that finish.
We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Time to go big or go home. Let's see how these two hold it down.
Great Desert Storm! Super tough hit!
Hold it down strong. I like that.
Here comes the corner pressure.
Come on, you gotta get more. More.
Player 2!
Take the enemy shield and get that one. The attack continues.
Player 2 needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. Whirlwind shot! Touch the fireball to continue their hold. Cross super art incoming. Starts with whirlwind. Oh yeah, player 1 is in a very good spot. There's the burnout. That corner lets them. No! Stand off the wall! Uno, Arabian Cyclone.
Things are getting heated.
Great Desert Storm. They're gonna go for it. Well, hard fought on both sides. What do you think?
Oh, those two sets the case you don't give me what I want. I may have to come in there and bust them up myself.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round.
Let me see some of the good stuff.
They're not gonna allow any jump-ins.
That was a good one.
Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight.
I want to see them both lay it all on the line here.
No good upside. Neither can lean on their drive too hard. This is a good range to test the opponent's reaction to fireballs. Backs them into the corner.
This might be an important turn in the match. Maybe thinking something.
Alright, what's coming up next? They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Takes a trip. From up above. Getting into the end game now. It's getting tense.
Oh, just a little bit more.
So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Shows the medium kick. Throws a beefy Kachosa.
Calm before the storm here.
Fires off a whirlwind. Gets back into the corner with pressure. Burnout in there.
I'm liking that finish.
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
This fight is getting mad personal, and I'm liking it.
Alright, let's see what happens in the next round. Movie whirlwind up the ante. Who's going to start things off?
I think we're going to see things open up in a big way.
Burnout is triggered.
Bit off a bit more than they can chew.
Reads their mind and texts the throat. Player 1 doesn't have to do super art next.
Yeah. What's going to happen next?
Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. We have super art on deck. Expect to see way more pressure here.
Might be collecting their thoughts now.
Grabs and throws them away.
entertained. Gotta